Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jude Jets Show. And today we're continuing the series of how the New York Jets address some of our biggest positions of need. And today we're going to be talking about the cornerback position. So without further ado, let's get it started. So with the season started today, our starting cornerbacks would be Bryce Hall and Brandon Echols on the outside and Michael Carter II in the slot. Personally, I don't think that is a bad group, and I do not want the New York Jets to throw a ton of cash at J.C. Jackson, and I do not want us to spend a high first-round draft pick on a cornerback like Derek Stingley, because Bryce Hall is going to become a very good cornerback, number one. Michael Carter II is the future at slot, and Brandon Echols can become a pretty solid cornerback number two. I've seen a lot of people compare Brandon Echols to Blessing on Austin, saying he's nothing more than a backup cornerback, and I'm gonna disagree with that, because unlike Blessing on Austin, Brandon Echols started an entire season how to guard actually good receivers and did something. One thing Blessing on Austin did not do during his career as a Jet was something. The only big play he ever made was a forced fumble towards the end of the Giants game where they were playing backyard football. That's the only thing he's ever done. Brandon Echols had a game-tying pick six against the Miami Dolphins that put us in a position to win the football game. Because without that pick six, the New York Jets probably would have lost that game by 2 possessions. Brandon Echols also intercepted Tom Brady as a rookie right before halftime. The moment where Tom Brady plays his best football, towards the end of games and right before halftime. That's when Tom Brady shows his eliteness. Brandon Echols intercepted him during that period. So Echols has definitely showed signs that he can be a good cornerback number 2 in his rookie season. And we could have signed a veteran cornerback this offseason, but we did not, because we had faith in this cornerback group, specifically Brandon Echols. So why would the New York Jets, after a pretty promising rookie season, go out and spend a ton of money on J.C. Jackson or spend a high draft pick on a position that we really do not need? Heading into this draft, the New York Jets have a ton of bigger positions of needs than cornerback. I've been against it a whole lot, but honestly, I would rather the New York Jets draft an offensive lineman in the first round than a quarterback. I mean, Kyle Hamilton, George Karlaftis, there's going to be a ton of guys available at pick 4 that we could use a pick on instead of a cornerback, because truly I don't believe it is that big of a position of need, because I don't understand why the New York Jets would go out and address and spend such big money in a high draft pick on a position after Brandon Echols had a promising rookie year. People are forgetting that Robert Saleh is like a cornerback whisperer. You know, you see all these coaches getting hired because they're quarterback whisperers. Robert Saleh is a legit CB whisperer. During his time as an NFL coach, he's developed so many good cornerbacks. He's worked with so many good cornerbacks. And I do think because he's worked with so many good cornerbacks, and yes, while he does know how to develop a CB, I do think a big part of that was because he did have a veteran cornerback in the presence. You know, that 49ers cornerback group was really good during his time there, probably because he had a guy like Richard Sherman, and yes, he was a phenomenal player, but he also knows a lot about the game and is willing to teach a young player how to play the position right. So I do think the New York Jets should go out and sign a veteran cornerback. He's kind of past his starting days. A guy I had us signing was Jimmy Smith. You know, give him a 1-year, $2 million deal, nothing too crazy. But Jimmy Smith used to be one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL, and he's fell off just because of age. But he knows how to play the position. He knows how to play the game correctly and pretty good. And if the New York Jets add a guy like him, I do think that would be beneficial for our young cornerbacks developing. But I do not want the New York Jets to spend a high pick or spend a whole lot of money on a guy like J.C. Jackson or Derek Stingley. And honestly, I want the New York Jets to have Bryce Hall, Michael Carter II, and Brandon Echols as our starting cornerbacks heading into next season. Well, anyway, that is all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting the subscribe and like button. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Jude_Jets for more content. I'm going to be writing some articles for Let's Talk Sports. You can check them out down below if you are interested. And you can also comment down below if you had any criticisms, if you had any thoughts of this video, or if you want the New York Jets to address the cornerback position, if you want them to add J.C. Jackson. I don't know, just let me know down below. And that's all I got for you guys today. I'm your host, Jed, signing off for now. See you guys later. Peace.